day 113 on the Hanamichi. It is 25 past 10 on a Sunday evening, and I'm reflecting on my week of explorations. I think there have been two main themes to this week. One has been the swan, in particular the black swan, that I've been passing quite often on my way back from the Royal Opera House in Hyde Park. And the second motif, leitmotif or theme, has been the kimono. I have been really privileged to have had the expert help and guidance of a friend, Chikako, who has been teaching me and helping me understand more about the art of the kimono. There has been lots that I didn't know, and I'm still continuing to learn, of course, but I've been thinking about the aesthetics of the kimono. I've been thinking about what colour kimono I would like to wear for my next kabuki-inspired performance. I've been learning about the different elements of the kimono. So for instance, you've got the nagajuban, which is the underlayer of the kimono. You've got tabi socks, of course, and you've got the obi belt, which is accompanied by the obijime, which is a cord that wraps around the obi belt. But then you've also got the obiage, which is a silk cloth that tucks into the top of the obi belt. All of these small and subtle details are so important and can completely and radically change the overall aesthetic image of the kimono outfit. So all of these subtle details are very important to think about and require intellectual, creative thinking, but they're also quite emotional because you're kind of suddenly thinking, gosh, am I more of a crimson red type of person, or do I think a pale blue would be a nice kimono? Like, you're suddenly confronting all of these questions which you don't usually ask yourself in such a direct and I don't know, almost existential way. You know, am I a crane or am I a chrysanthemum? What patterns should reflect me on the kimono? What colours should reflect me? What suits me? What doesn't? All of these things one takes into account. So I've really enjoyed this process of thinking about the kimono in a more deep and meaningful way. And we'll continue to figure out how I can move in the kimono and what characters and what mood I want to bring by being on stage or in front of the camera in kimono. So lots of food for thought, lots of discovering and experimenting, and I just think overall I was quite taken aback by how different I felt in the kimono once it was fully finished. I felt like a different person, an enhanced human being, if that makes sense. Still me, still Suleiman, but just elevated. Maybe the obi belt kind of restructures your posture a little bit more, and just having so much silk and so much beautiful detailed flowers and just the finesse of the fabrics and everything. I don't know, maybe all of that just contributes to just feeling really powerful and elegant, and at the same time louche. I didn't feel restrained or uncomfortable. I felt incredibly comfortable, and yeah. So these are just some of my initial thoughts of wearing a kimono in the proper fashion for the first time in my life, and I am very curious and excited to continue this exploration and see where it all leads. Wishing you a very beautiful start to the new week, and see you in the next one.